Hello everyone, this is Charlie Six Zulu, here with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy, where we start our first day of schooling, and I'm looking out this window hoping to find those tentacles again, just like my favorite Japanese anime. But, enough wasting time around. Weasley wants to see us, so let's get going. There she is.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
A book!
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
A
It
fancy
would be
book.
wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Ooh, a chest. House chest, okay.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Alright. She didn't like that I got in front of her. Damn.
Do keep up.
What is that?
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue
More
and
interested
see
in
what
this.
details the field guide can provide?
I'm more interested in this creepy ass chest, is what I have to
Revelio.
say. Ah, Kelpie. Yes. Kelpies are crazy creatures. Very prominent in the what is it, the Persona and other Shin Megami Tensei games. Those are fun too. If you've never played one. 1%. Ooh, special glasses. And another one. What is this?
Revelio.
What is that thing?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh. There's a creepy chest, and I want to open it. I want to attack the mimic. Oh, I didn't even have to say the phrase this time. That's nice. The snake remembers me. Like another one of those Japanese animes.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Hemis map? Oh man. Revolutionary. Grand staircase. Alright. Alright. Library Annex. Central Hall. Okay, I see. Oh, I was reading those hints. Damn. Ooh, the same hint again. Whatever are we to do? Okay. Well, since I'm not on hard mode, Stupefy will break shield charms. That's good to know. And Caps Lock is
And
target
here we are.
locked.
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Well, I'm assuming
You
this
can get almost
statue.
anywhere in the castle quickly from
Revelio.
Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the
Full
hive,
flame.
our King's Cross station,
Oh, look at
so
that.
to speak.
The Ludist.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day waiting for it to move.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ah, yes. Lost. In the gullet of a dragon, I think she means to say.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
So Charms is only a part of Charms class. That sounds a bit...
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
a shotgun.
A mastery of
There you
defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
I don't know much about Harry Potter directly, but I do remember that the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher keeps changing because they keep dying or disappearing or some other horrible fate. Sounds like a very useful class. I'll trust a shotgun.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require
Let's go
in
drinking.
Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
I'd prefer scotch, to be honest.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, but I ain't no snitch. Ain't no snitch. Especially not to guys with mutton chops.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Look at those
Speak of
mutton
the
chops.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived.
I'm
in
calling
one
it now.
piece.
Professor
Perfectly
Weasley's
good
evil.
boats and carriages to
There you go.
Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Ah,
Yes,
shit, it's a
Professor.
tracker.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Goddamn big government. How dare they? How dare they?
Revelio.
Well, that statue actually doesn't have anything. Look at that.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, those are nice. Oh. Ooh, there we go. Lost view. Whatever. Those are some nice moving pictures.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yeah, I ain't no snitch.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as
I don't know, the
capable as
headmaster
you are,
looks cool.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
I'll be honest with you before I continue. This is more of an orientation I got at my university. They just went, here you go. I think I spent 2 years without knowing where the library was. Or most places for that matter. I'm pretty sure I only knew about half of the university by the time I was done and had no idea what the other half did. I think senior year was the first time I went down to the practice fields for the baseball. I didn't even know it was over there. Levioso Ratio. Well, I think we need to start. Levioso.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yeah, thanks. Now I saw something glowing. Who was it? Ooh. Who are you?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before.
I don't know who Samantha is.
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
I have no idea. This is my first day. Hogwarts seems like a crazy place. With a moving staircase and everything.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Oh. Have you learned anything about it, or is it just an empty fucking
Have you
frame?
gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Well, might as well
If
look.
I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
It's not like classes have schedules, right?
Do come and find me.
There it is.
Revelio.
Yeah, classes don't have set schedules, so I can just, you know, just take this as a side quest. Without any issue. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at these classes. I'd rather have these. I'll be upgraded, and I don't think... Ooh, I do have gloves. There we go. Black leather gloves when I go to commit my crimes. There we go. Ready to commit crimes like a proper Slytherin. Alright. I'm ready to go. So you said
Lumos.
Lumos.
That spot must be a clue. I
Okay.
should look around in case it's nearby.
So that looks like staircase and fat guy. Staircase and fat guy.
Revelio.
That looks like a lock with a chest at the end of it. Don't have that. I saw another chest over here. There it is. Well, that makes that easy. Interact. Ooh. Ooh. Now I'm really ready to commit some crimes. Is there a way to hide that? Okay, so you can change appearance. Yeah, there we go. I'm really ready to commit a crime now. You know what? I'm gonna leave it on. I'm not suspicious in the slightest. I promise, guys. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not a creep. Nothing on those sides, but there was another set of stairs over here. What is that? What? I don't think I can get those. Nope, that, what? What is, oh gosh. What is that? Maybe 3? Maybe guess. Maybe that's 2. Ah. Well, that is complicated. 11 plus, so that, if I subtract, get rid of 11, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, because that would make that 3, so 7. Newt. Right. 4 less 6, 10, so 7. Newt again? That doesn't seem right.
This
Also-
looks like the location
Oh.
from the painting. What could
That
be
guy.
so special about it?
A statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Oh, he was just a lonely guy.
Lumos.
What is that?
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
It's a moth to the flame. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake.
Aha, see, she's someone who has,
I knew there
likes
was a
those
connection.
Japanese animes,
I should tell
animes too.
Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Yay. Level 2. Now I'm more interested in whatever this is. Where is... Oh, thank you. Where is... Give me that. No.
Lumos.
No, no, me. Whatever. Where's this 2 one?
You know, it does help them.
There it is. Okay, so I'm obviously wrong because Newt isn't on here.
My aunt has some potion recipes.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I'm an idiot. So 10 and 6, 16, 1. Fucking weird ass, whatever that is.
In my blood, my mother.
Nope, I'm obviously wrong again.
I had an awful time in
Let me see something. Looking for one of those. Doing this wrong? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it's right to left. Maybe 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 16. So 1 would be that, unless that's the other way around. Maybe it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 6. That would be 11, and there's not 11, so it has to be this way. That's 1, 2, and that's 7. Yeah. Has to be that one, which is 1. Fuck it. Brute force it. Sure, we're at unicorn. We'll go with unicorn first. No. See, I try to be clever, but I might as well just smash and grab.
Revelio.
Okay, there's another one over there.
I'm dreading taking
No, I will get this. I will get this.
myself and have to explain reasons for the exception.
Professor Weasley is easily my favorite.
Definitely evil. Alright. I don't even know if I have this right, I'll be honest. No idea. No idea. Oh,
I tried to transfigure my clock. Would have been fine if it hadn't caught fire.
that papers is definitely teasing me. Okay, so I obviously did it wrong.
My brother caused a lot of trouble, Professor.
No. So 10. Hold on. Maybe I'm doing this part wrong. But no, that still doesn't give me what I need. So that is 11, 12, 13, 14. So with 14, I need 15, 16, 17, 18. 18, 19, 20, 21. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes that 6. That has to be 10. 16. Making that this fucker. But this fucker doesn't appear. So unless I'm off. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because that doesn't make sense then. Okay, how do I open it up? Open it up. Alright, everyone. I am back, and this took me way too long. Like, I mean, it was actually pathetic because I was under the mistaken opinion that this is 1 to 10 instead of the late addition to the numerals brought to us by our Arabian friends. Thank you, Mr. Mulligan, for that one. He had a monologue that mentioned 0, and that is 0 to 9. As such, I'm an idiot. So, it is that sucker. And Sehydra. Oh, actually. There could... One looks like a Hydra, the other one looks like the Oriental Dragon. I can't remember the name of the many-headed one who ended up getting drunk and killed. There we go. This better have been worth it. Alright. No, it wasn't. Because that doesn't make me look any less like a burglar than this does. And that will be the goal of this game, to look most like the most suspicious person I can.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
God, I look creepy.
Did? How?
I really want to say I'm not telling.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain.
I don't know who
Well, I'm
any
glad
of these
someone
guys
figured
are.
it out. The
This is-
moth! I should have seen that.
This is my first day of school. I don't know who any of those people are. But I'll just nod my head. Nod my head and hope and go, yep, I promise, I know. Well, let's go. We're gonna learn how to lift things up. Oh, it wants me to go this way? Okay.
My great aunt.
There we go. No, let me out. There we go. Alright. Up the stairs. Actually.
Revelio.
I will probably, by the way, do the other... light one after these are done. I'll probably do an episode dedicated to exploring. But I think I want to get my wand, do the classes first. See how much time we've got left, if we're going to go exploring or we're going to call it there. That's not creepy at all. There we go.
Off on another adventure, are we?
No, I'm going to class. Boring class.
Is that all you've got? Bombard! Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
You're a poacher?
Now,
Nice.
you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales
Oh, that's
and
less
lived
fun.
to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a
Still
spell
matters.
that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Now it's a skeet
One
shot.
thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Stealth mode. Alright. Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
You just scared the blind guy, man. He was just trying to walk. You took away his bench.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Alright, real fast. I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure I know how she dies this year. Old age.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
So 2?
Remember.
Levioso!
Good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Rock, paper, scissors. Let's go.
This should be easy.
Levioso! Good form. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Tego. This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm
No,
a quick
keep going.
runner.
He was definitely out of the
Not
wing and I kept
bad
hitting
for a
him.
beginner. You give as good as you get.
You gonna... I might have glitched it out with continuing to hit him. Oh no.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
Point
If
for the
what I've seen
contest.
today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'll talk to my classmates in a second. I saw
Revelio.
something more important. Thank you. A Herbidian black skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. It's a dragon of some sort. If we use D&D logic, it spits acid, but I doubt it does, as this is a different version.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Oh god.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Her voice doesn't sound as grating.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Okay, I want to immediately beat that kid up. Alright.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah, that's fair. Hold on.
Nice work.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
That's right, I'm popular. Hello, Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Well, I did fight a some giant knights made of stone and ran away from a dragon. So you know.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
That's right.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
I look like this, obviously.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I do want to
Till
be
next time.
I do want to be honest, really. Genuinely honest. I am wearing this crazy-ass mask. Just walked in with this mask. No one says anything. I guess this is part of the dress code. That's good to know.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Shut the hell up.
Revelio.
I heard a ping. Heard a ping. Ooh, tea. There it is. A lock. Gonna see you in my next class as well. Ooh.
Revelio.
Really, Mr. Fancy Pants is not a... Okay. Alright, alright. Go to class. Just paranoid about everything. Wait, hold on. Yes. Ooh. A scarf. There's another one in here. Okay, that's interesting. Next room over.
How nice to see you, my young
I
friend.
feel like I'll get in
Revelio.
trouble. One of the creepy chests. Nice. See, my paranoia pays off. I will collect everything. Everything.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Oh, great. The frames catch up. We are good.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
No, I'm good.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
No,
Anyone?
this is my first day.
Anyone?
I feel like I have to keep saying this.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
I like this
Do
guy.
you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I have to honestly say, favorite teacher so far. Then again, I have had 2 of them. 4 if you count Fig and Weasley. Grab it over.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Definitely best teacher. Outside class, hell yeah. I remember those classes. We did nothing. Nothing.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Woo.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
What am I doing?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Definitely best class.
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes?
Definitely
Now,
best class.
I could keep talking
Definitely
about
best
theory
class.
all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Alright, I think
Accio!
to test it, we stop it here.
Splendid!
Too far.
Don't lose your composure.
So edge of 3 is too far. So
Very
that's
good.
gonna be too short. So we probably want to grab it on that. Or no, sorry, 20 to 30. Edge of 20, beginning of 30. Okay, so we probably want to get it.
That's it!
Okay, mid 20. Mid 20 is where we want it.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's
I did
certainly no
shit.
sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Of course I like the blue balls. Of course.
Let us see this.
Wonder, can you knock? Oh, great. Oh, making it tough right off the bat.
That is how it's done.
Accio!
Ooh, got it over.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp.
Interesting. I think she's blocking me off. I need this one.
Brilliant. Watch this.
Alright, I've got to thread this needle. Technically, I think I can win just with a 20.
Accio.
I want to test something. There we go.
Splendid!
Victory. I did want a perfect score, but fuck it. She made it difficult.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, great.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'm up for the
I'll
challenge. I will win.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Oh, why? Edge.
That is how it's done.
Sure.
Accio.
Uta, let's go.
That's it!
Let's
Here
go.
we go.
I will fight this every day. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Phew.
I need to do it here. No. Thank you. It doesn't knock her off her points. That's annoying. No! Oh!
Ouch! Well played.
I wanted that perfect score. Well,
There we go.
I've won anyways, but I'll get as high a score as I can. Let's
Well
go.
done.
I'm a failure. I didn't get perfect score.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Really wanted that perfect score. No, I won't restart it. No, 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 no.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
She underestimated me because she's a damn Gryffindor. She thinks she's the protagonist.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
She's in Uganda. Have you heard of a character known as Knuckles? Hasn't been invented yet. Oh, is magic the
This
same?
may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
I wouldn't say incredible or weaker, I would have said interesting. How is it different?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic? I don't really care about the other schools, so...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word,
you'd be using
if
it
you
on
would.
clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Okay, that's an interesting concept. Okay. Okay, I see. So always fight naked is what I'm hearing, and you can't be dragged.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Best teacher.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is
I enjoyed
always a
winning.
fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright. Ugh. Let's see how we're doing on field guide. More gloves. Oops. Gear. Yeah, no. I like that. Don't see my face. Well, let's take a look at appearances. I do have this one. I think I will go with that one. With the giant snake on the back. See any interesting appearances for this? Interesting. Hold on a second. I'll change that. Ooh. There we go. I'm definitely not suspicious here. I think I want. There we go. Yeah, the schools are a bit edgy. Maybe when I get into combat. I think I'll stick with this one for now. Now got these gloves. Visionary gloves, dark arts gloves. I think I'm gonna stick with the just regular leather gloves. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna actually... I'll switch it up next episode. I think we'll stick with this for this episode and maybe next one, and then we'll switch it up and
Hello
see
there.
which one I want.
You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I mean, it was. I didn't get a perfect score, and that pisses me the fuck off.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Yeah, I don't think I was being humble. I just went, nah, it's easy for me. Hasn't. Oh, there's that.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio. Yes. Haha.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic has Albert Root.
Oh,
Seems like a pain. I'll probably spend an episode just running around searching for stuff. Doing some side missions. Which I think would include... the dueling one. I will do the dueling one probably an episode or two when I'm just going to run through a bunch of side quests, I think. For right now... Is that a cat? Hello. Hello, little kitty.
Revelio.
Augury skeleton. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix, or augury, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Maybe a banshee is what they're trying to say. Interesting. Let me make sure. Sorry, this one. Okay. I'll probably just clear that out in a second later.
Revelio.
Heard something. Nope, no, that's for the exploring day. Stop getting distracted, stop getting distracted.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
That's a funny gargoyle. Please say yes. Hold on.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the mer people from the lake?
Aw, I wanted to hear the other conversation about his forehead being fucking giant. He's a Neanderthal. I want
to send a note to someone I like. If only I hadn't done it in potions.
My father writes to me every week asking about classes.
Honestly, that doesn't even sound like they're talking to each other.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
Told you she's
there you
evil.
are.
I'm gonna swear it to my grave.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived.
That's right. 'Cause I'm
I'd
good.
wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Can I get that first?
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Well,
there's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay, so that's transfiguration. I'm obviously potions for potions.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Interesting.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
Hopefully...
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Probably my housemate.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area.
Needs a fellow
He'll keep you
Slytherin.
well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I am sure, with nothing to say, that nothing bad will happen. You just mentioned two names that I'm sure will never come across me at all. Just never. Not once. Because I'm just going to live a normal school life from here on out. Hey, kitty. What's a different kitty? Pet. Hi, cutie. Hi. So adorable. Alright.
Ah, there you are.
Nice. The Wyvern Fountain. The fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top, and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather, despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan. This is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Way, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Yeah, seriously, why are we doing this?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Seriously, he really is the best teacher so far.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
I am simping hard for this motherfucker. Alright, what am I doing? Collect the
This
file.
is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is.
I mean the flying page is right. Nope.
Got
there
it.
you go. How far away is that one? 30? I don't need to teleport.
A flying
Load screen will
page
take
must be
longer.
around here
There it is.
Accio! Brilliant.
Ooh. Level 4. Let's go, guys. Let's go. And a field page guide. Gallia gloves. Interesting. Alright. I found the pages. That's right, I'm a badass. Now give me what I want.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us
just
give
learned
the
it
old
today.
mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, interesting. An F this time.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
Okay, interesting. Alright, time to get fitted for a wand, eh? There we go. You're mine. Hold on. You're mine too.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Oh, that's really awesome.
I mistook a Snargleupod for a Pufflepod the other day in herbology. Won't be making that mistake again anytime soon.
How far away is this?
I find the girls messier than...
Revelio.
I heard a ding.
Well,
let's go, Mr.
fancy meeting
Salo.
you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
How about some self-respect and dignity? Because I'm just walking around wearing this weird red wooden mask. Especially now that we've got an outside here. Yeah, I just want to investigate this whole place, man.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
There it is
Of
over there.
course. You're the only one who's ever bested
Revelio.
me. The way I see
No,
it,
I saw it.
it's wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
I don't know why.
That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
I don't know why she trusts me. I've been constantly
Speaking
lying
of
to her.
detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case.
Oh?
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Why would she be after you?
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Thank you.
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Okay, interesting. Let's grab as many as we can. Oh, interesting. looks like some lavender.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Ooh.
You certainly don't see that every day.
That is beautiful.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Ruins.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh?
Run for the carriage.
To share with the class?
Ah.
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Yeah,
You
you can.
still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Oh, I already got it. I think...
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most
Fair.
people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Yeah, no, just... I'm sure it's going to be completely normal from here on out. Just normal school year. Nothing else.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Okay, he's just hammered is what
Demiguise.
it is.
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not
Revelio.
well, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Nice. Hogsmeade. The only all-wizarding village in Britain. Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students, 30 years and up, for centuries. Is that when we could start drinking in the 3rd year when we're like 14? A lock there.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
It usually spells our doom, to be honest. So let's hope it's not.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Runs normally. Probably keep going.
Not enough reflection on the past, in my opinion.
start? Tomes and scrolls. Well, let's start with tomes and scrolls. Which is actually Ollivander's closest, but I want to end with the wand. So we'll go back down to tomes and scrolls. J. Pippin's potions. Then we'll probably go. Oh, interesting. So there. Then Neep. And then we'll end it. With Ollivander's.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look.
I do love my moonshine.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Alright, so we'll get both of these. Obviously, because they're free, I'll take them.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Nope, I'm not. I shall get going. Right. Next up is that one. Potions!
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
J. Pippin's Potions. J. Pippin's Potions, established in 1753, is the apothecary in Hogsmeade, where proprietor Perry Pippin sells a wide variety of potions and their ingredients.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
No, it's a
It's
red
my
wooden
first
mask.
time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Perry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough.
I'm gonna make
As
all
it's
the
your
poisons.
first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer
Potions.
ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
That's for sure.
What can I do for you today?
So, Eridus, Wiggenwood.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory,
Focus.
or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Underbrew. That's too expensive, sadly. I'm sure it's fine for me to just take that. Checked gloves. Go gear. Get those checked gloves. Rather keep the appearance of the leather. So I look like a proper burglar.
Well, hello there.
I'm assuming
Pardon
ingredients,
me, sir. I'm
maybe?
here for the seeds Professor
Seeds.
Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Especially
Well,
after the dragon
bravo.
attack.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But
Okay.
what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
So he is potion ingredient Sky.
Let me
The other
guess.
one is more
You're after
potions.
something fresh. Do have a look around.
Looks wood, not
Plenty of
grass.
ingredients to pique
Okay.
your interest, I'd wager.
Okay. Alright. All that's left is Leander's. Wait, that's a page. I will grab that as soon as I unmark that. I saw you. Come back out. There you are.
Accio.
Thank you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I do want to visit all this, though I don't think we have time for it today, so let's get our wand and see what happens.
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell.
I mean, to be honest, if you had a repairing spell, a cleaning spell, I think everyone would say yes. Ooh, got something. Quests. Ooh, hold on. Let's take a look at those glasses. I'm not wearing glasses right now. Let's take a look at these ones. Alright, I think I like those glasses, but sticking to the mask for now. Oops, did not mean to do that.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
Ooh, cutscene.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for
a new wand.
Look at that,
Yes.
another good waistcoat.
It's
I
about
want one of
time.
those.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
It's a nice looking wand.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Doesn't like me.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
All right.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Even worse.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Like how the top shelf has never been used because it's filled with
You
cobwebs.
might be the one. Here, take it.
Alright, it's a ring dark brown. Huh. Wand style.
How intriguing.
I think I'm gonna stick with that one. Yep. So the wand I have is ring dark brown, redwood 13-inch unyielding flexibility, and a dragon heartstring. I shall take that.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Wand's telling me to kill everyone.
How did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
What do I do if the wand tells me to kill everyone? I'm just kidding. I think...
Revelio.
Nothing special for this drop? Well, whatever. I believe this is where we end it. Next time, we meet up with our friend Sebastian. We decide what to do. Honestly, if nothing too crazy happens, we're probably just going to be investigating around Hogsmeade and Hogwarts. But I'm sure this is the beginning of our very normal school life here at Hogwarts, and this will be the most boring game ever, where we just go to classes. But that is all from me. I'm signing off now.